Good evening, everyone. Can you all hear me? Please respond. If you guys can hear me, please respond. You all can respond via chat. All right. So, in the first two sessions, okay, this is the part three, the third session. In the first two sessions, we have seen how to frame the equation, and we'll continue with today also. Okay. So, today again, I'm going to discuss a very important concept here. All right. And in fact, there were two questions based on this particular concept in this year also, in the CAT 2020. That I have kept it for the last. That is question number 5 and 6, which was asked in slot 1. You can see that CAT 2020 slot 1 and CAT 2020 slot 2. Okay. So you just need to spend a couple of minutes with me, and believe me, both of these questions, which was asked in slot 2 in CAT 2000 as well as slot 1, they can be solved within 30 seconds. And when I say 30 seconds, so I really mean it, that yes, it can be solved in 30 seconds. Okay, but for that, you need to understand certain concepts here. And what are those concepts? Let's start here one by one. Okay, and keep responding via chat. All right. So let's start here, first of all, with a very simple example here. So I'll explain all the concepts with a very simple example here. Okay. It says, hi, Bhomik, good evening. So it says Palak and Sarita. So there are two persons, that is Palak and Sarita, start simultaneously from point P and Q towards Q and P respectively. Always make a habit of drawing the diagram. Okay, P and Q towards P, Q and P respectively. So I can say there is a distance here. All right, and there are 2 points. So I can mark, say, this point is P and this point is Q. They meet on the way at point T, which is at a distance of 120 meter from P. And if Palak and Sarita takes 16 and 25 seconds to reach their respective destination, then what is the distance between P and Q? That is the first question. Also find at what time they will meet each other at point T, and also the ratio of their speed. So let's see what is the concept behind solving such type of the questions here. A very important concept. Now, I'll say, let's say there are 2 points. So pay attention here. There are 2 points, that is P and Q, and two person. There is a one person whose name is, let's say I am saying A. And then there is another person whose name is, let's say, B. Both the person started at the same time. Now that is very, very important, that both the person started at the same time and they are traveling certain distance. And if both the person started at same time and they meet somewhere at R. So remember one thing, since both the person started at same time and they meet at R, so time taken by them to reach to point R is basically same in both the cases. All right. So let me draw here. The person A reaches from P to R. And what is the time taken by this person? Let's say the time is nothing but that is equal to T. And in the same time, another person reaches from point Q to point R and they meet at point R. Let's say the time taken by this person is also T. So both the person started at the same time. So wherever they meet, the time will be always same here. All right. So what is the speed of A? We do not know what is the speed of A. So I'll say, let's say the speed of A is what? Maybe I can say the speed of A, you can take something like, kuch bhi ho, it doesn't matter, just leave it here. Okay. So A is traveling with the speed of SA and B is traveling with the speed of B. So they meet at point R. Okay, they meet at point R. So what is the distance PR? Distance is always equal to speed into time. Yes or no? So distance PR, what is the distance PR? A has traveled with speed SA. Okay. And what is the time taken by A into T? So I can say that is T. Okay. That is the distance PR, which is equal to nothing but I can say SA into T, for example. All right. And what is the distance QR? I'm not using the proportionality approach here. Just here. QR is equal to nothing but speed of B into time taken by B, and for both of them time is same. So if I divide these two equations, I can say the distance PR upon QR, okay, that is equal to speed of A or upon speed of B. You could have also done in this way that since time is constant, so ratio of speed is equal to ratio of distance. That's perfectly okay. Now, once they meet at R, what A is doing here? So let me change the color of the marker. Okay. I say A travels from R to Q. Okay. With speed SA, and the time taken by A to cover the distance RB is given as TA. Now this is very important. After meeting at point R, R पर मिलने के बाद A को जो टाइम लगता है पॉइंट B पे पहुंचने पे, वो टाइम गिवन है, दैट इज TA. Okay. Now, so what is the distance R, or I can say RQ here? So can you say the distance RQ? Okay, that is equal to speed of A into time taken by A. So I can say speed of A into time taken by A. That is important here. Similarly, let's see here what happens in the second scenario. B reaches at R, and from point R, B reaches to point P. और B के लिए मैं लिखूंगा स्पीड ऑफ B, और B को टाइम क्या लगा, दैट इज टाइम टेकन बाय B इज TB here. Now remember that both time T and TB is after meeting how much time they are taking to reach to opposite ends. That is very very important here. Okay. So इससे from here I can find out the distance which is equal to RP here. Okay, what is RP? So in that case, what is the value of RP here? I can say RP is nothing but that will be equal to how much? Okay, this RP is nothing but that will be equal to speed of B into time taken by B. All right. All right. Now, again, divide these two equations. So if I divide these two equations, what will I get here? Okay, you can either say RQ by RP or RP by RQ. So from here, I can say RP upon RQ. It is equal to RP is nothing but speed of B into time taken by B after meeting upon RQ. RQ is nothing but that is speed of A into time taken by A. All right. So RP upon RQ. And now remember, both of them are equal. So you can equate these two equations here. Okay. Remember, this is PR, which is same as RP, and QR, which is same as RQ. So these two equations are nothing but they are equal. So I can equate these two equations. So what will I get here? That is SA upon SB. It is equal to SB into TB upon SA into time taken by A. So this implies that the SA square upon SB square, which is equal to nothing but TB upon TA. And that is equal to nothing, I can say SA upon SB. This is equal to root of time taken by B upon time taken by A. So that's a very, very important result. Okay, very important result. And in some of the book, direct formula is given, but you know how this formula has been derived here. So what is given here? Two person, both the person started at the same time. Okay, so both the person started at the same time, and after meeting, how much time they are taking to reach to opposite end, that is given. मिलने के बाद जो टाइम लगता है opposite point से पहुंचने पे, वो टाइम given है. So in that case, ratio of speed of A to speed of B is equal to square root of time taken by B upon time taken by A here. Okay, time taken by A and B here. Now, I can say combine these two equations, maybe this and this. So what will I get here? That the distance PR upon distance QR. Okay, that is the ratio of speed of A to speed of B, which is the inverse of TB by TA. Now, the very important thing here is that TB and TA is the time taken by them to reach to opposite points after meeting. That is important here. मिलने के बाद का time given है. So this is one equation which we'll get here. Okay. Two persons started at same time, and after meeting, how much time they are taking to reach to opposite ends. That is given here. Now, other thing here, if I need to find out the T. Okay, if I need to find out the T. So let's say if I'm talking about this equation, दोनों को मिलने में कितना टाइम लगा? So I'll come to this point here. T is equal to nothing but PR upon speed of A. Okay, T is equal to nothing but PR upon speed of A. And what is PR? Okay, PR I can calculate what is the value of PR. PR is equal to, you can say SB into TB. From this, substitute this value of PR in this equation. So T is equal to nothing but I can say PR. So PR is given as what? SB into TB. So SB into time taken by B upon SA. Okay, that is given to us. And what is SB by SA? So SB by SA, you can substitute it from here. So time is equal to, I'll say TB or into SB by SA. So reverse it, that will be equal to root of TA by TB. So solving this, it will give me square root of time taken by A into time taken by B. So that is another very, very useful result here. So these two results are very important. The first one is ratio of speed. And if I know the ratio of speed, I can definitely find out the ratio of distance. And the time taken by them, actual time taken by them to meet each other is square root of TA into TB. And TA and TB are the time taken by them to reach to opposite ends after meeting. Is that clear now? Bhaumik and everyone who is present here, please respond. I'm still on this slide. In case if there is a doubt, please ask me. If there is no doubt, please respond so that I can move to the questions now. Okay. All right. So let's move to the next slide. So that is the important thing here. Where can I use this formula here? So assume it says two objects A and B start at the same time. That is important. In opposite directions from P and Q. And after meeting each other at R, A is taking time TA and B is taking time TB. So in that case, speed of A upon speed of B is equal to time taken by B upon time taken of A. And distance traveled will be in this ratio. And time taken by them to meet since starting is given by root of TA into TB here. All right. So you can note down that's an important result. And that can be used in lots of questions, lot of difficult questions, which is time consuming. It can be solved quickly. So let's start with the first question itself here. Okay. So what is given here? Palak and Sarita start simultaneously from P and Q towards Q and P respectively. They meet at T. Okay. So I'll draw the diagram here. So this is P, this is Q, and they meet at point T. Okay, I have not decided as of now. I'll see. Okay. So they meet on way at T because time speed distances, that is important. You usually get 2 to 3 questions. So I thought that let's start with this in arithmetic. They meet on the way at T, which is at a distance of 120 meters from P. Okay, that distance is 120. And this distance is how much? Not given. But it is given if Palak and Sarita take 16 seconds and 25 seconds to reach their destination from T. Okay. So Palak, from here to here, the time taken by Palak, it is equal to 16 seconds. And time taken by Sarita, that is equal to nothing, but that is equal to how much? Time taken by Sarita is given as how much? Which is 25 seconds. So first of all, I can find out what is the speed of Palak upon speed of Sarita. Okay. So speed of Palak upon speed of Sarita is equal to time taken by Sarita upon time taken by Palak. So that will be equal to time taken by Sarita, it is 25 by 16, and that will be equal to 5 by 4. So now we know that the ratio of their speed is 5:4. Okay. Okay. I'll check that. So this is 5:4. So the ratio of their speed is nothing but that will be equal to 5:4. That we know already. We have calculated. Now, since we have calculated the ratio of the speed, the other question was that also find out at what time they meet each other at T. So what is the time taken by them to meet each other at T? That is T is equal to square root of time taken by Palak into time taken by Sarita. So that is simply square root of 16 into 25, which is equal to 20. Okay. So time taken by them to meet each other is nothing but 20 seconds. All right. So this is the second thing which you have find out. And the third one, what is the distance? So we know the distance covered by Palak when they meet upon distance covered by Sarita, that is ratio of distance is always equal to ratio of speed. Okay, that is the speed of Palak upon speed of Sarita. So what is the speed of Palak to speed of Sarita? That is 5 by 4. And Palak has traveled 120. So 120 upon distance traveled by Sarita, it is equal to 5 by 4. So I can say distance traveled by Sarita is equal to 120 into 4 by 5, which is 96 meter. And that is the answer. So I hope that it is clear to all of you. In case if there is a doubt, please ask me right now here. So the question is, what is the distance between PQ? So Palak has traveled 120, Sarita has traveled 96. So the total distance between PQ is 120 plus 96, which is equal to 260. And this is the answer. Any doubts now? Is that clear to you, Vomik? Okay. Now, just see a few more applications of all this concept which we have discussed just right now. Now, try this question here. Let's see. It says Nitin and Rahul leaves point X and Y towards Y and X respectively simultaneously. So they started at same time and travel in the same route. After meeting each other on the way, Nitin takes 4 hours while Rahul takes 9 hours. So after meeting it is given. So I can say speed of Nitin upon speed of Rahul is equal to time taken by Rahul upon time taken by Nitin. It's a square root. After meeting, how much time they are taking. So I can say this is equal to how much? All right, speed of Nitin is 48. So I can say 48 upon speed of Rahul. It is equal to time taken by Rahul. In this case, it is given as 9 and time taken by Nitin is 4. So my answer is nothing but that is 48 upon speed of Rahul. It is equal to 3 by 2. So speed of Rahul is equal to 2 by 3 into 48. And that is equal to 32. So the answer is 32. All right. So I hope that this is also clear. So can I move to the next part? If this is also clear to all of you. Now let's come to the question which was asked in CAT. I'll come to question number 3 and 4 later on. All right. Now, this was the question which was asked in CAT 2020 slot 1. And believe me, first you also try on your own. And I'm sure that you all can solve it within a 30 second. If you understand the concept, it will not take more than 30 seconds here, guys. Believe me. Okay. Now, what is given here? A straight road. A straight road connects point, and you can do it so without using pen or pencil, in fact. A straight road connects point A and B. Car 1 travels from A to B and car 2 travels from B to A, both leaving at the same time. So both the cars started at the same time. And after meeting each other, they take 45 and 20 minutes. Okay. So after meeting, the time is given. Okay. So they started at same time. So I can say speed of car 1 upon speed of car 2. It is equal to time taken by car 2 after meeting upon time taken by car 1 after meeting, and that is given as nothing but 20 by 45, and 20 by 45 it will be equal to how much? I can say 5 fours are and 5 nines are, so which is equal to nothing but that is equal to 2 by 3. So this is equal to 2 by 3. And it says if the car 1 travels at 60, so it is 60 upon S2, it is equal to 2 by 3. Okay, so I can say car speed of the second car, that is equal to 180 by 2, which is 90. So the answer is how much? 90. And I'm sure that if your concept, if your fundas are strong, then you can solve this question within 30 seconds. That's a very easy, straightforward question. Any doubts? Is it clear about me? Okay. So let's move to the next slide now. Okay, let's move to the next slide. Now, this question was asked in slot 2. Question number 6, I'll say. Same thing, just see, read the question, try to solve it on your own, and then You can see the discussion here. A and B are 2 points on a straight line. So there are 2 points on a straight line. Ram runs from A to B. Okay, Ram runs from A to B. Rahim runs from B to A. And after crossing each other, Ram and Rahim reach their destination in 1 minute and 4 minutes. That's it. So I can say speed of Ram to speed of Rahim, it will be nothing but time taken by Rahim after meeting time upon time taken by Ram after meeting time. And it says they take 1 minute and 4 minutes respectively. So Ram is taking 1 minute, Rahim is taking 4 minutes. So the ratio is nothing but that is equal to 2:1. So that is for Ram to Rahim. So the ratio of Ram to Rahim is 2:1. And in the question also, they have asked what is the ratio of Ram speed to Rahim speed. So that is option 1, which is equal to 2. So I hope that now this question is also clear. So one question is slot 3. Slot 3, there was also a question, but not this question. Slot 3 was based on the concept which I have discussed yesterday in the yesterday session. Okay. Now, let's discuss a very important concept. So I think question number 5, 6 is done. Now let's come to question number 3 and 4. Now the other question which can be asked also, like here, after how much time they meet each other, that can be also calculated. Once you have derived the formula, like in slot 1, okay, you could have told me what after how much time they will meet each other. Okay, something like that. Okay, so let's move here. 5th and 6th is done. Let's come to question number 3 here. So I hope that this question number 5 and 6 is clear. Now, another very interesting question here. One day, it says, one day I decided to walk all the way from Delhi to Jaipur. Okay, I decided to walk all the way from Delhi to Jaipur. Okay, so that is important here. I started at noon. So one person, he started at noon. And someone I know in Jaipur decided to walk all the way from Jaipur to Delhi, and she started exactly at 2 p.m. Now remember here, both the persons are not starting at the same time. One person started at 12 o'clock, other person started at 2 o'clock. We met on Delhi Jaipur road at 5 past 4. And we both reached our destination at exactly the same time. So after meeting, they are taking the same time to reach opposite end. So this question is different from question number 1 and 2 here. Okay. These two person, they started at a different time. Okay. And once they reach at particular point, after that, they are taking the same time to reach to opposite point. This is just the reverse of what we have done in the last 4 questions. And what time did we arrive? Okay. Now, it's a very interesting question. I found this question in the Sakuntala Devi, a puzzles by Sakuntala Devi. How to solve it here? Let's see here. So, let's see how we can do it here. So, first of all, you need to understand the concept. So, let me explain the concept here, which is very, very important. So, I'm moving to the next slide here. So, I'll say, let's say the distance between 2 points is nothing but that is PQ. This is point P, this is Q. Now, there is a person A and then there is another person B. They meet, both the person started at different time. Not necessarily that they started at the same time. And they meet at point R. Okay, they meet at point R. So, I'll say A has reached to point R. Okay, the speed of A is speed of A and the time taken by A to reach to point R is equal to, let's say, TA. Okay, so what is the length PR? PR is equal to, I can say, speed of A into time taken by A. So speed of A into time taken by A here. Now, second scenario, B reaches to point R. And what is the time taken by B to reach to point R? That is time taken by B is PB and speed of B is SB. So what is the distance RQ? So I can say the distance RQ is nothing but that is equal to SB into TB. Okay. So the distance PR is SA into TA and the distance RQ is equal to SB into TB. That is important. And now further I'm saying once they meet, after meeting, they are taking the same time to reach two opposite ends. So I'm writing down that after meeting at R, they are taking same time. Okay, same time. Let's say that time is equal to T to reach two opposite ends. To reach two opposite ends. That is given here. So let's say what to do here in this case. So A travel the distance RQ in time T with what speed? That is SA. So I'll say the distance RQ, it is equal to SA into time T. After meeting, they are taking time T. Okay. And what is the distance here? It will be comes out to be from P to R. And then B, concentrate on B. Okay. So if I concentrate on the B, so I'll say B is taking time T with speed SB and B has traveled the distance RP. Okay, so I can say B has traveled the distance RP with speed SB and the time is equal to T. Again, the same logic here, which I have used in the previous question. Take the ratios here. So if I take the ratio in the first case, what will happen here? I will say PR upon RQ. It is equal to SA into TA upon SB into TB. Second, take the ratio of these two. So RP, I am writing RP in the numerator upon RQ. It is equal to SB into T upon SA into T. T and T will get cancelled, so simply SB upon SA. Now you can see both are PR, RP is same, RQ and RQ is same. So these two ratios are equal. And now if these two ratios are equal, so I can say that is SA up to TA upon SB into TB. And that is equal to SB upon SA. So SA upon SB whole square cross multiply, it is equal to TA upon TB. So I can say SA upon SB, it is equal to root of TA upon TB. And you can observe we are getting a similar kind of the equation what we have got this one. And believe me, this you won't find out anywhere. Most of the books that formula is given, but that it has been written that this formula is applicable only if they started at the same time and after meeting they are taking different time. But the same formula is also applicable if both the person started at the different time, but after meeting they are taking the same time to reach two opposite ends. So speed of A upon speed of B is equal to time taken by A into time taken by B. And with the help of this, we can also find out the distance also. Okay. Also, if I ask you, what is the time taken by them to reach two opposite ends? Okay. Time taken by them to reach two opposite ends, after meeting. After meeting, how much time they will take to reach to their opposite ends here. So that will be, comes out to be, I think, if you calculate here in any of the equations, let's say if I say this is the equation. Okay. So T is equal to nothing, but that is equal to RQ upon SA. Okay. And what is the value of RQ? RQ you can substitute it from here. So RQ is equal to nothing but SP into time taken by B upon speed of A. And now you can calculate, substitute this value, speed of B upon speed of B. Then again, I'll get the same equation, that is root of TA into TB. So I hope that this is also clear to you. Is it clear now? Bhaumik and everyone else, please respond. So here you can see the same thing here. So we can apply this concept in all the questions where they started at the same time and after meeting they are taking different time, or they started at a different time but after meeting they are taking the same time here. All right. And we can also find out the ratio of the distances also here, like what is the ratio of RQ upon RP, anything, because after meeting they are taking the same time, so ratio of distance equal to ratio of speed, and then you can calculate it. Any doubts now? Please tell me. Yeah. I can say RQ upon RP. it is equal to SA upon SB, and which is equal to time taken by A upon time taken by B, the square root of this. Okay. All right. So let's move to the questions now. So here I have written down, summarized everything on this slide. Assume two objects A and B starts traveling towards each other from point P and Q respectively. They meet each other at R. A reaches R in time T a second, B reaches R in time TB. After meeting each other, A reaches Q and B reaches P simultaneously. Then after meeting the distance traveled, that is RQ upon RP is equal to this one. And time taken by them to reach opposite ends after meeting is root of TA into TB. So is that clear to all of you? So let's see, solve this question here. It says, one day I decided to walk all the way from Delhi to Jaipur. I started at noon and someone I know in the Jaipur decided to walk all the way from Jaipur to Delhi, and she started exactly at 2 p.m. on the same day. Okay, so I can say there are two persons. One person started at 12 o'clock. Okay, another person started at 2 o'clock. And they meet at some point. So wherever that point they meet between Delhi and Jaipur, okay, between Delhi and Jaipur here, what will happen? In that case, this person, if the first person had taken a time T, the second person will take a time T minus 2, isn't it? Because one person started at 12 o'clock, another person started at 2 o'clock. So basically, the second person who started at 2 o'clock, he has taken 2 hours less because both reaches to that point at the same time. And we meet here at 5 past 4. So what is the time here? That is 4:05. Okay. PM. Okay. Or AM, whatever it is there. And then I can say we both reaches our destination at exactly same time. So after this, they are taking the same time. He's also taking time T and both of them are taking time T. And what time did we arrive? So we know that after meeting, the first thing which we can calculate here, 4:05. So 12 to 4:05. 12 to 4:05. What is the total time? 12 to 4. That is 4 hours and 5 minutes. Okay. So this person is taking 4 hours and 5 minutes. So 4 hours and 5 minutes is 4 into 60. That is 240. So I can say he's taking 245 minutes. And the second person, he started at 2 and reaches at 4:05. So 2 hours and 5 minutes. So 2 hours and 5 minutes means 60 into 2, 120. That is 125 minutes here. So I can say there are several things which you can do here. After meeting, how much time they will take? That is going to be equal to the square root of 245 into 125. Okay. And what is the square root of 245 into 125? Let me see, 245, it is basically equal to 5 into 49. Okay, and 125 is 5 into 25. All right, so I can say 5 into 5. So its square root is 5 into 5 into 7, which is equal to 25 into 7, 175 minutes. So 175 minutes means 2 hours and 55 minutes. So 2 hours and 55 minutes. So after 4:05, they will take 2 hours and 55 minutes. So 4:05 plus 2 hours and 55 minutes. That will comes out to be 7 p.m. And this is the answer. Okay, this is the answer. There can be a lot of questions which can be asked, like I can also ask you, what is the ratio of speed? So speed of the first person who started from Delhi to the speed of the person who started from Jaipur is the ratio of time taken by person who started from Jaipur is 125 and time taken by person who started from Delhi, it is 245. So that will be equal to root of 25 upon 49. Okay, so just give me a minute. Yes. So that will be root of 25 by 49. So that is equal to 5 by 7. So you can calculate the ratio of the speed. That is 5:7. So I can also use this fact also. If the ratio of speed is 5:7, so after meeting, they are reaching at the same time. So ratio of speed equal to ratio of distance. Okay. So you can use that fact also to find out the time here. All right. So I hope that it is clear to all of you. So let's move to the another question, the last question for the today's session. Is that clear, Vomik? Okay. It says Nitin and Rahul leaves point X and Y and X respectively. They meet at point P. Okay. While Nitin takes 3 hours 20 minutes to reach point P, Rahul takes 4 hours 48 minutes. So both of them are taking different time to reach that. And after meeting at P, both reaches to their destination at the same time. And if the speed of Rahul is 15, what is the speed of Nitin? Okay. So I can straight away say speed of Nitin to speed of Rahul. It is equal to inverse of square root of time taken by Rahul by time taken by Nitin. So what is the time taken by Rahul? It says 4 hour and 48 minutes. So 4 hour 48 minutes. So that means 4 hours 48 minutes means that will be equal to 4 by 5. So 4 by 5 hours. So that will be 5 4s are 20, 24 by 5 hours. So I'll write down 24 by 5 hours. And time taken by Nitin is 3 hours and 20 minutes. So 20 minutes is equal to how much okay, 1 by 3 hours. So 3 1 by, sorry, what 3 1 by 3, 20 minutes. So that is equal to 10 by 3. Okay, that will becomes out to be 10 by 3. So I can say here this is 10 by 3. So this will be equal to 24 by 5 into 3 by 10. Okay, so 5 5s are 25, 5 2s are 10. So this is equal to root of 3 by 2. Okay, root of 3 by 2 here. And if the speed of Rahul is 15, so I can say speed of Rahul, it is equal to 15. So speed of Nitin. So now we can just calculate here. Speed of Nitin to speed of Rahul, it is equal to root 3 by 2. So speed of Nitin, it is 15 into root 3 by 2. And that will be the answer. Okay. Oh, I think I have 3 1 by 3. Yes, that's it. 3 1 by 3. 20 minutes means 1 by 3, 10 by 3. Okay, any doubts to anyone now? I hope that it is clear to all of you, and I'm sure that this concept is also clear. Okay, so I'm still here. In case if there is any doubt, please ask me. All right, so if there is no doubt, then I can probably log out. Okay, but I'm here for another 2 to 3 minutes. If there is a doubt, so okay. Actually, I was not getting the chat here. So now I think I've started getting a chat. Okay, yes. So just wait for 18 hoga. Oh, maybe I've done some calculation mistake. Let me see whether I have done some calculation mistake. Time taken by, oh yes. Uh, is it 18? Just a minute. Time taken by Rahul to time taken by Nitin, that is, I have done 24 by 5 upon 10 by 3. So 24 by 5 into 3 by 10. So 5 5s are 20. That is root of 3 by 2. So I think the answer will be in root of 3 by 2. Now the question is, what is the speed of Nitin? So 15 into root 3 by 2. Okay. Have I done any calculation mistake? Please check, Bhavik. 4 hours 48 minutes. So 48 means 4 4 by 5. This is 24 by 5 hours. and then 3 hours 20 minutes. So 3 1 by 3 3 9, that is 10 by 3 here. And since I'm taking the square root, so 18, I'm not sure whether the answer is 18. It doesn't seem to. Okay, yes, I think I have written Rahul takes 4 hours. Speed of Nitin upon speed of Rahul. So 24. Oh, yes, yes, that's right. I made some calculation mistake. That's right. I realized just now. So it is 24. Yes, that's right. Answer is 18. So I can say this is equal to 24 by 5 into 3 by 10. Yes, that's right now. Okay, that's right. 2, 12, and 5. So that is equal to root of 36 by 5. So that is 36 by 25. So 6 by 5. So that is 6 by speed of Nitin upon Rahul. So that is 6 by 5. So answer is definitely 18. Perfect. It was just a calculation mistake at one of the steps. All right. So I hope that now it is clear. Any doubt? Okay. So I'll stop here and see you all tomorrow with another interesting. I'll in DILR, I'll do the calculation technique, how to do approximation and all these things. And in time speed distance, I'll start with now concept of ratio and proportion. Framing the equations part is now, I'm sure that pretty much clear, and some special cases. Okay, so good night to all of you. See you all tomorrow. All right. And I hope that you all have joined our Telegram group as well as LinkedIn group. So I'll keep posting all the information related with the session on those two groups. Okay. So good night. If there is a doubt, then I'm still here. Please ask me. ठीक है. All right. So let's end the session now.